One of the more extreme forms of anxiety is OCD, what we call Obsessive Compulsive disorder. And this can be very distressing and for anyone, for Christians, non-Christians. And it usually takes the form of a particular belief in your head that something awful is going to happen if you don't do certain things or think certain things or say certain things. So it might be, a very common one is the belief that you're going to be infected with some germ that might kill you. So you wash repeatedly. And some people would wash their hands 50, 100 times a day until they're raw and bleeding, when it's very extreme. Others might have a belief that they're going to... one client of mine who, every time he read the letter S when he was reading the Bible and praying in his quiet time, his thought would immediately go to sex and then to Satan. And he had to stop and go through a ritual of repentance, which was the same ritual which took about 4 or 5 minutes of confession and prayer. So his prayers and his meditations were always interrupted. So they're beliefs that end up usually in a compulsive ritual. There are many people, and John Bunyan, for example, in history, had a compulsive fear that he was going to blaspheme in the pulpit. And this was a thought that kept coming to him. And it's very hard to get rid of. It's an intense fear.